of God. You were elected for a life of purpose. In Jeremiah 1 verse 5, he said, before you were formed in your mother's womb, he said, I knew you. I ordained you to be a prophet. Every one of us who is walking on the earth, there is an ordination on our lives. The Bible is saying, you must give every diligence to make that ordination stand. If you are walking on the earth and you think you are just part of the number, you will be lost. Nobody should live a purposeless life. You should fight, you should search, you should seek until you find why you came. This is the admonishment of scripture. Why? Because there are dimensions of the provisions of Christ that will never be activated until you enter your calling. The resources that comes to my hand now, the resources that come to my hand now, I don't think I would ever have had them if I was maybe, give me an example so that they don't say I look down. I have some lecturers so that they don't feel that bad. But, okay, let me use an innocent one. When I was young, one of my biggest desires was to become a pilot. Oh, when I saw aircraft, those days were in the villages. So when aircraft is passing, they literally call children to come and see. And we'll be tracing the smoke, the exhaust, as we will watch until it disappears. In fact, we used to be fascinated when the tiny smoke line of the smoke begins to expand after a while. Oh my God, he used to bless us. And one of my ambition was to become a pilot. But as I grew, a switch to a soldier, a switch to a lecturer, a cap switch. But I don't think the resources that come to me now, even 20% of it would have come, even if I was a captain of a fleet. You know why? Because a pilot probably needs enough money for his family, his welfare, and maybe to help one or two people. I'm called to take over nations. I'm called to lead a generation. I'm called to win souls to the kingdom in their millions. It takes money. So what God does is that on the strength of the favor and the honor he put on my life, he touches people's heart to give to me. And when they give, they don't need me to know them. In fact, it's headache if you try to greet them or thank them. No. They want to be anonymous. They hide. You don't need to thank us. Just keep doing what you are doing. Their ambition is to support you. And they are blessed when they just see you manifesting. They feel they have a part in it. And yes, they do. Because that's what Paul said. You are partakers of my grace. And they share in the reward. But nobody would have cared if I was a pilot. That was my first ambition in life. Imagine if I didn't find